Hello, people, if you're there, and welcome back to Minecraft. It is the Minecraft show for Minecraft things. Today we're in a huge big cave looking for iron, or rather iron, or is it iron? And we have monsters all around, so it's time for avoidance, avoiding monsters, or even fighting monsters. Who knows? Like that. Oh. It's time to not die. Or rather, to die and then regain resources later at a different point. But mainly the goal is to get iron and gather it all up. Smelt it all up. Create iron contraptions. Go to places no man has ever gone before. Like in Star Trek. Get it? It's a Star Trek. It's a trek in the star. That's one idea for a Star Trek show. Make a trek inside of a star. It might be a bad idea, but it's an idea. You could go there. Star Trek show number 7000. The show where we go inside the stars that we trek. Looks like we've already found a few veins of iron. Iron the iron. We'll be needing at least a stack, maybe more. And we can get at least a stack and maybe more from this trip. This field trip. Skeleton. Gotta light up all the darkness, just in case monsters come out. I listened to my last video and the audio was a little off still, so I turned up the gain, and hopefully that has done something. 27. 27, that's 2 sevens. It's actually a little more than 2 sevens. It's almost 4 sevens. Zombie. 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 Hey, hey. That's a song. It's a song from the olden days of old people. Sometimes zombies can spawn with armor, and so can skeletons. Skeletons? Skeletons. Like gelatin, they're skeleton. A gelatin skeleton. No, do not shoot me, or I will come back in the future. Don't shoot me all, or I'll run away from you, menacingly. Oh. Don't mess with skeletons. Don't. Well, that's that. That's that run. First death, yay. And of course I spawn right next to the thing that just killed me. A skeleton. Jack Skellington. Nicholas Skellington. Nick Cage, the skeleton man. Nick Rib Cage, more like. There's your new name for a skeleton, Nick Rib Cage. Or Rick Rib Cage, yeah. Skeletons deal a lot of damage and don't give you much time to recover. They're kind of less fair to fight. Look at all this random stuff I had. Now where's the rest of my stuff? It's down here. Gotta go way down to find it all. So that's at least this amount of stuff. I still don't have that iron. But I do have these tools, and I don't have my food or my torches. Goes all the way down. Now that I've died, I don't have any fear of you people, you anger people, you mob mentality. Normally on hardcore that would just be the end of the world, but no, it's only the beginning, is dying. Ta-da, got everything back. Even the shovel, the little shovel thingy, the shovelet. Why do I have my bed on me? I should really just put that back up there. It's more useful to have your bed on you all the time in hardcore, because then you can sleep anytime and get rid of the monsters. The creeping monsters. Creeping creepers. Jeepers peepers, big creepers. Creeping in my cave. Oh! Jeepers, creepers, peeping, creepy creepers. Trying to make up a song or something. Don't mind me. It would be neat if there were more lore in this game. Like, what if these big mines were made with the help of creepers? You know? Because they can blast stuff. They can explode stuff. So what if, like, miners at one point used creepers to mine? There's an idea for you. And then you can even have the idea of the creepers went crazy one day and killed all the miners. Or at least they got free. Redstone. Lots of redstone. Good for later, but not for now. I don't need the redstone, I need the iron. More big caves to die in. To dive in and to die in. Iron in Deep Slate is a little different because you can find big veins of iron, and they're just very annoying to mine out. Like, you have to keep mining more and more spaces until you eventually just give up. That's some good iron we're finding here. 42 already. And out of torches, but we can get more torches. You can always get more torches. So never feel like you have to pick them back up. Because you don't have to pick them back up. And also you should not pick them back up. Because you're freeing this area of monsters. Both now and in the future. There's that. You can stop jumping now. So iron, where'd the iron go? There it went. Actually, it went nowhere. I went somewhere, but don't tell the iron that. Right now it believes my side of the story. One day I'll get all these ores, maybe. But right now, we gotta focus on the one we need. The one singular one. The singular one that is single. Ta-da! This section of cave is now lighted up. Or is it lit up? Is it lit up or lighted up? Do you light it up and then you lit it up? These are questions for the philosophers of the future, which is you. You're the future philosophers. Looks like the cave keeps on going and going. I wonder what the longest cave possible is in Minecraft. It might just be like literal, real-world miles long. Here's a bit of an iron vein. Sometimes you can find raw blocks of iron, like literally just a block of raw iron, which is 9 raw iron. If you keep following veins like this. See, you keep having to dig into the walls to find more of the vein. And it's like, was that the end of the vein, or could I have found more? Could have found more, I do. I do have found more, do I? And then language becomes nonsense. And then nonsense also becomes language at some point. Basically, whenever you find one, just dig one deeper into the wall, and then you'll likely find another one. See? There's your raw block of iron. So that's 9 raw iron. It's good to find these veins, but it's very annoying to dig them out. You just never know when it's gonna end. Or where it's gonna go. Maybe if you had like an X-ray mod, but that's cheating. X-raying is cheating. There are ways to X-ray without modifying the game. And I would say that is not cheating, because you're using what the game gives you instead of what the other sites give you. Just like how using F3 is not cheating, but like, if you had something else to tell you all that information, then it might be cheating. Like using F3 to see chunks and more item details and just general information. That's not cheating. Oh. Mineshaft. Is it a mineshaft or is it a Minecraft? Another raw block. Gotta get your raw iron in there. It's part of a healthy diet, don't you know? Nowadays. It's the daily modern diet. Iron, raw iron. Vein just keeps going. Never ends. Never ever ends. Oh, another raw block. That's 3 now. Can we get 4? 4 raw blocks? It looks like I'm no longer hungry for iron. You see, this is what the modern updates want you to do, is go into the caves to explore and then find one big vein of iron, and then you're set for a while. But in the old days, you could just mine regularly, like I've been doing, and you'd find plenty of iron, regardless of where you mine. So they really just want you to explore, I suppose. but to the detriment of the old type of mining. It's like they're punishing the old players while rewarding the new players. Look at all that iron in one place. My goodness. We'll have plenty for whatever we want to do now. A few of these are going to hoppers, specifically. A few of these irons. And those hoppers will be fed into bigger machines. I thought hoppers for a while were just a Minecraft thing, and then I saw one in real life in a real factory. And it turns out that hoppers are actual machines in real life, and that's where the Minecraft hopper came from. So sometimes real life mimics games, I suppose. Or rather, games mimic real life. It's like that thing about art imitating life. Or is it life that imitates art? That's your philosophical thing again. Another philosophical. Man. Just never ending iron in these caves. And then dig just a little bit more. Uncover a little bit more earth. Or whatever planet this is. And there could just be one more little bit of iron that leads you to 15 more, and then 70 more. Oh, see, there you have it. Then dig out all the blocks around it. This is the modern age, the modern era of mining iron. This is how you do it now. You may not like it, but this is what perfection looks like in the modern era. Just keeps going and going and going. Never ends. Never ending. It's like the never ending story, the movie, except it's a 2-hour movie, so it does end. It lied to you in the title. The title lies to you because you can see the runtime of the movie. I wonder if anyone has sued the never-ending story for ending. This movie ended, and it said that it would never end. I want my money back. Broke my iron, getting more iron. The first machine we're gonna build is like a villager breeder. Then the second machine we'll build. Well, I guess we've already built a cow crusher, so that's the first machine. But the second machine is going to be the villager breeder, and the third machine will be the iron farm, because we need infinite iron. We can't just rely on the earth to give us iron all the time. Because we'll need like thousands of iron to make some of the builds later on. Most resource intensive being the sorting system. Which I know they're adding copper golems to the game, and that'll be its own big update, but the copper golems, as I saw them, stink at sorting things. Like, sure, they can sort 16 items at a time, but them actually finding the chest, they stink at finding chests that are not empty. And also chests that have the item that they're trying to sort in them. So that's my opinion on copper golems, is that they stink. And that they need like a huge update in order to become even viable for regular use. an update beyond this update. Because they're just not functional. Creepy creeper creeping on me. Is that a creeper creeping creeper? Creeper creeping creeper creep. Explode! Explode now! Yes, explosion. We have 3 stacks of iron. So that's good. That's neat and good and delicious. We have huge caverns that we don't need to go into. I don't want to go into huge caverns. I hate huge caverns and huge caves. Why did they have to put in so many into the game? I liked mining iron the old way, which is just, you just can make a huge cave, and then you find your iron, and you find plenty of it, and then that's it. That's all the iron you need forever. But no, nowadays they have to make these huge caves. You have to make people explore in order to find the basic amount of iron that they need in their diet to eat the iron. Anyway, it's time to go smoke iron. Don't smoke, but if you do, smoke iron. In a furnace. What's that? Looks like an amethyst cluster. Just looks odd in that lighting. Gotta clear out the area before moving on. Nope. Explode over there. And then we can be happy. Happy together. Big cave. No need. No need for big cave. Out of torch. Need more torch. Spider. Here, spider. Spider, go away. Me become caveman. Once I get the house looking better, I'm gonna put a nether portal somewhere in the house, in one of the long hallways. And then I'll link it up to the village we found, even though it's not that far away. It could always be closer, couldn't it? And then make the iron farm in the village and maybe use the nether tunnel to transport villagers from the village to our base, my man's land. I am the man and this is my land. I am the man and this is my land. How much more iron can we get? Looks like about 1 billion. I wonder how much the iron people have gotten in this game, like all the players who have ever played Minecraft. How much does the iron every player has gotten amount to? How many pieces? Is it like 10 billion pieces of iron at this point? Or 100 trillion? Because a lot of people play Minecraft. It's very, very popular. Where was that amethyst cluster? It's like way over there. I don't think we're getting there right now. Huge caves. huge monsters hiding in the caves. But at least we have plenty of sources for tough and for andesite, because we'll need lots of both of those for the pathways. The pathaways. And pathaway. We found Anne Pathaway. We made Anne Pathaway. I might try to get this stack of iron completed, like up to 64. I maybe might. Or I might just leave once these torches run out. Ooh, we got a little lava lake and a little lakey lake. Regular lake, lava lake. What's the difference? Who knows? Who knows what the difference is? Look at all that iron. What's going on around here? Did a ghost plant all this iron for me to latch onto? The ghost of Minecraft past and present and future. Where's my full block of iron, though? Although. We doing tricky jumps now, are we? Well, that's that stack completed, and then some. Let's root out the darkness. We've got to root out the darkness for light. That's how Kingdom Hearts sounds. That's Kingdom Hearts right there. A very, very silly game series. It's one of those series where you have just like a billion questions as to how anything works. And then the series is like, well, we don't care about answering any of those questions. And then it's like, oh, well, why did I care in the first place? If they didn't care, then why did I care, you know? It's very silly and goofy, like the dog. There's bats. Oh, bats. Apparently some guy made a bat farm in Minecraft, but bats are not a good mob to farm because they don't give you anything. But I guess you can always have more bats around your base, I suppose. If you like bats, that is. If you've gone batty, like the Batman, the Man of Bat. I'm sure there's like a town named Bat out there somewhere. And then they call the Man of Bat, Batman. Anyway, 4 stacks of iron. 4 huge big stacks of iron. To do things with. We will do things, many things, with all this stuff. Including not going in the caves for a while. Probably, maybe. Except for to get tons of road resources to build roads. We'll need the caves for that. The caves. Be the first person to make fun of your own speech. The way you speak. Or else. Something or else. I guess this is all the charcoal I have. So I've got to get more charcoal. And I've got to put this stuff up. Those are all house materials right there. And then, why were those in 2 separate stacks in my inventory? I do not know. And then The rest of this can go in here for now. That. And that has its own chest, but those can go in there. And all my iron, and then where's my food? So I can feed it to the cows. Is it up here, or did I run out of it and not remember? I might just not remember me running out of food for cows. It's food for cows. It's cow food. It's a food for cows. There it is. And also a whole lot more. So, yeah, that's going to be in the center, and then the wall is going to be there a little bit, and then wall there. So I can kind of start. I should dig this out a bit so that I can just get the general amount of area this room will take up. And then I can start putting bookshelves all over, even though I'm nowhere near ready to actually build this room yet. Because bookshelves means better enchantments. And enchantments bring you better tools, like the diamond shovel. Or rather, a better diamond shovel. So, torches. I have no torches! That's fine. Everything is fine. Don't freak out. Now I have torches. And the freak out is gone. There was no freak out. The freak out was fake. It was faked all along. So, here, and there, and then there and there. And those can be too high, but I mean, too high as in they can go 1 too high. So you'll start to see slightly better enchantments as we get to more and more bookshelves. But right now I'm going to build some roads and feed some cows. And probably get some trees cut down, because we need more charcoal in the world. The world needs more charcoal and brimstone. So how much? Oh, you're giving me a lot there, cows. How about that now, brown cow? So roads, gotta finish the roads that I started. You didn't start them, I did. Just to at least finish up this one section of area. I think that 10 episodes might be good for now. Like, I might want to play another game for now, and then come back to this later. Maybe. At least that's my thoughts right now. I'm probably gonna redo where I placed all those torches, just to make them look nicer. Because right now it's very haphazard. That's an odd phrase. Haphazard. Which one is it? Which phrase is it? Which is correct? Who knows? I found a torch pattern that works in my hardcore world, and then I died in my hardcore world again. I died in another hardcore world, and this one was just like 100 days. But it was a thing of I went to the Nether, and then I accidentally mined a bit of gold, and then suddenly all of the piglins destroyed me instantly. Because apparently they were around me. I didn't know that they were around me. So, just the thing of always have an exit plan. Just always have the exit plan at your ready. Even if you think you don't need an exit plan, you do. You need the exit plan. You need to exit with the eggs. You need to exit with the eggs for the exit plan. So torches will go on all the corners. That'll probably be moved in one at some point. Like one block that way. Over here I can do it. So I will do it. But over there I don't have the dirt. The necessary dirt. The dirt that is necessary. And then like 1, 2, 3 of those. Because the pattern won't work if you do it the other way, another way. And then you start going 3 out. And see, it all works out in the end. It all works out. Ta-da! Looks much better than just randomly placing it on the path and hoping that things work out. Turns out that beautifying things in Minecraft can make things look better. Who would have thought? Who would have known? Who would have known this forbidden knowledge? There's that tree, not getting rid of that anytime soon. Then replace this too. Last one for over here. And then you have that one. Gotta put some dirt across there so that the dirt can actually grow. But for now, just torches. Just torching the place. But not with fire, except I guess that is a little fire. A little bit of fire. But we can do all those torches when I actually have the wood for it. I have a little bit of dirt now, so I can put that over there. The more dirt you put, the faster it goes. And you want it to go fastly, so that it's not slow. Because you have no patience. And neither do I. So let's just let's destroy all of these trees. These life-giving trees, so that they can give me life. And also trees. Give me trees and life. Trees. Trees, please. So there's a Stop Killing Games campaign going on. It's like a very noble pursuit. But apparently some people have been botting it, which is which is just like, of course gamers would bot the campaign. You know, to get the thing signed. The Stop Killing Games thing signed in. Of course gamers would bot something. But the thing is, now it's like a thing of trouble because we can't use fake petition signs. We can't use fake signing in things. Fake signatures. We can't use fake signatures. So the people who wanted to help through botting, in fact, did the opposite of help. But I think it'll get passed anyway. Regardless of botting people or not botting people. Because who wants to see games getting destroyed? Not gamers, not developers. Pretty much just the greedy business people. Who are like, well, if you're playing our old product, then you're not playing our new product. You know? feel like that's what it really comes down to, is just greed. You gotta get people playing the new games, and you can't have the old games stick around, because then people will play those instead. Because it turns out sometimes the old games are better. Sometimes a lot of the time. Because a lot of the older games did not have a lot of the issues that modern games have. But also modern games have some of the quality of life stuff that the old games don't have. So it's just a balancing act of some sorts. What did I miss? Why aren't these leaves falling? There's wood. But where's the wood that I missed? Where did I miss it? I can see through you, leaves. I can see through you. I can see you. Ready or not, here I come. It looks like I got all the wood stuff. It's probably been long enough for the cows to mate again. You have to wonder what we're putting in all this wheat to make the cows want to mate so much. I think they just like wheat that much. It's like catnip to them. But anyway, let's get some reeds, some sugarcane, so that we can make paper, so that we can make other things. I should really place that bed down. I don't need that bed right now. And it's clogging up my space, my area of things that I like to take with me. At one point we're going to make a machine for all this, for collecting and harvesting sugarcane. And then we'll have infinite paper forever. Infinity of paper. That grass is growing very slowly. It might take like hours for grass to grow. Where's that food? There it is. Now I've got to replant all my groceries. Sometimes you get a poisonous potato when you're farming potatoes, and it's good for nothing but poisoning you, and also I guess making potions. I think it might be good for making potions, I don't know. I think it was on one of the recipes. But look at all those carrots. And how many beetroots will we get? Will we get 2 more beetroot seeds? Yes, 2 more beetroot seeds. Such a long time to plant for such a little payoff. Where's that composter? Come here, composter. Come here, composter. Look at all these sticks we're getting. Or rather that I'm getting. I'm the one who's getting them. And then we can plant the trees. Plant trees. Don't burn them, plant them. And plant them orderly too. Make sure they're all in alignment with each other, or else they get killed and deleted. Just like how the Mafia works. Because the Mafia is evil. Mafia does not care about life because it's evil. So, where's my smoky thing? Smoky this thing, my smoky thing. And then the smoky a bit more of that smoky thing. Smoky Meister. Meister of the smoky. Smoking. And then take one back. And now cow. How about now brown cow? Wow wow. So we take in multiples of 3. And then we make in multiples of 3. So 27. And then we can make 9 bookshelves. That's a good amount of bookshelves. It's not good enough, but it's good. Really start building out this library section. So we need 8 more on that side, and then 7 more on that side. So we need 15 more bookshelves in total. But look, we can already get it up to efficiency 3. We can get it up to 22 levels. We want to get it up to 30 levels. Because then it'll cost 30 levels to take 1 enchantment, but the enchantments will be really good at that point. So, what else? What else to do? I guess just do cows again. Do more cow things. They might not be breed ready yet, though. They need to be breed ready. I might just use coal on some of this iron stuff. Oh, there's charcoal. What were you doing sitting in there? Why did I put you in there? So there's your iron. Yeah. The age of iron is upon us. Boys and also female people, if you're there. Male people and female people. The two types of people. The two factions of the world. Always at war with each other. Over one silly thing or another silly thing. And then each side is like, well, my side's not the silly one. Your side is always the silly one. Whoever wants to fight is silly, pretty much. Just fight over nonsense. I've got to organize this stuff, man. I've got to be the organizer. Who am I? What am I? When am I? I need to be the organizer, that's what. Cow, eat, so I can get your leather. Your leather. I can expand this thing a whole lot more now that I have actual amounts of iron. Give me your leather. Leth me your giver. We need to up these numbers, boys. Up these production numbers. So I know that I put gravel on this side, but I am instead going to put gravel on that side. Because that's where I'm going to put all the raw materials on this side and then all of the like better materials on that side, like diamonds and stuff. And also copper, because I guess that counts as a better material. I mean, you'll be able to make copper armor soon, so I guess that's something. Copper armor and copper tools, but the thing is, how good are the tools going to be? That's my question. I'm wondering on what symbol I should use there. Should I use the gravel symbol or should I use the flint symbol? I might get confused by the flint symbol more, but just because it's like, well, is it gravel or is it flint? And when I come up here, it's like, I have gravel. Where should I put it? Then I see something that looks like coal. But then it's like, oh, that's where. There's where. Ah, yes, one more. Exactly what I needed. Gotta put crafting tables all over your base because you never know when you're when you're wanna craft, when you'll want to craft something. So diamonds will be like up here because diamonds are valuable. Diamonds are a Minecrafter's best friend and also a girl's best friend, as the song goes. If that's a song, that might just be a saying. Is it a song or is it a saying? Who knows? Gotta make a couple more chests. Just so that I can use all of the space I have for chests. And storage. And storing chests. And chesting stores. Who am I saying? What am I saying? Where am I saying? Who knows? Who knows? Have to get more wood because I'm out of wood again. I've got to expand the map so I can find the kind of wood that I like, spruce wood. And then I'll be able to make a ton of stuff with spruce wood because spruce wood, the spruce trees give you like a ton of spruce wood. Per tree. 1 ton per tree. Before you know it, you'll have 2 tons. Maybe even 3 tons. Give me my sapling. Sapling acquired. Huzzah! All replanted. Now I can make my 2 final more chests. Yes! More leather! Give me all your leather. So 2 more chests. And then, ta-da! We have our random chest for just adventuring and whatever. And then we have all those chests. All these chests and all those chests. We can start filling them up with all sorts of random stuff, but also organized stuff, organized randomness. That side is fine. And then there. So what should go in each one? That's the issue. I'll put coal in one of them, at least. I'll put coal in that one. And then right beneath diamonds should be gold. Yeah. Gold. And then do I have anything else that's made of gold? Seemingly not. Seemingly no more stuff. And then after gold can be... Where's my copper? There's my copper. I can just keep this chest as copper. Yeah, there you go. No need to stuff it with other stuff. So after that there's redstone. Why is flint in here? Flint should not be in there. It should be there in our flint chest. So redstone can go here because it's useful. And then this can go here And then iron can go up here. Ta-da! All sorted out, except we can put more stuff in there. Like maybe food stuff in one of them. Where's apples? Apples are the face of food. So that'll go on the food chest. And then this stuff can go in the food chest too. More iron, give me more! So what else can be food? Rotten flesh is not food. You can eat it, but it's not food. Thank goodness we have those ender pearls for whenever. So what is food? It's not moss carpet. Kelp is food. Bamboo is not food, but it can be used as food. Let's call bamboo a flower, because you can plant it and it grows. And flowers can also be food because they're consumed by a mob, but I'm not counting flowers as food. I'm counting them as flowers. Just like where I'm counting the bamboo stuff. So food. And then flowers go somewhere. I'll put flowers next to the food. Or should I put monster stuff next to the food? I'll put monster stuff next to the food, yeah. And bone meal. So what else is monster stuff? Oh yeah, pumpkins can go in the food category, because you can eat pumpkins. And then armadillo, I guess that counts as mob stuff that you can collect. And then wool counts as mob stuff. Oh yeah, cocoa is food. Cocoa beans. So look at how much more empty this chest is already getting. Getting. So anyway, monster stuff. And also other kinds of mob stuff. And then food stuff. And this is now too low. It needs to be 5 high. Instead of being too low. So where? It can go like... there or there. There for now. And bed can go... Bed can go here, because that could be like a little bedroom thing, I guess. Planks can go there. Organization. We have only so many more sticks, and we need tons of sticks for all this storage space. Because we need to find what goes where and then put all the labels on the chests. So where was... there. Food stuff. Because you gotta feed the cows again to get more. More leather. Give me all your leather. Take me to your leader. I am your leader. Give me more leather. Cows are making love right behind me. Meanwhile, leather, give me that leather. Leather. Give me that leather. When in doubt, make a goofy voice. And then you will find yourself in the goof somewhere. Because your true self is your goofy self. Not the self that you put out there. Always remember your goofy self. Sir or madam or sir. This wood I will use for wood purposes instead of burning purposes. So I will make it all into wood. Or rather, I have already done that, but I'm explaining my thought process to you. Post the fact. Also known as after the fact by some people. Some people. Like you, maybe. Give me your stuff. Will I have to hit you? I am yolking like an egg. I'm yolking around like an egg. So that's where the charcoal went. So we have charcoal, at least a little bit of charcoal for burning stuff, and lots of iron. But where's my cow? Where's my cow stuff? Give me my cow stuff. I think I just heard them whine. It sounded like them whining. And it's like, is them whining them dying? Because I need them to be dying for me to get my stuff. I think I'll expand the cow farm just a little bit. I need 5 of these for the iron farm. So I'll make what's necessary for the iron farm. I'll make what's necessary for the iron farm right now. Just so that I can keep all the iron stuff up there that I actually need. I'll rotate that, yeah. Why not? Yeah, all rotated. So I need 4 of these. And then we can make 1 piston. And no, that's not a dirty word. You can try to make it 1, but it's not 1. Ta-da! Piston. It can push stuff. Even me. But it needs to be activated by redstone stuff. Thank goodness I can just break that with my fist. Because I did not know that I could. So that should be all of the iron related stuff that we need for the iron farm. At some point we'll need all that. Jack-o'-lantern can count as food stuff, because it's a pumpkin. We can go next to the pumpkin. And then that'll count as wood stuff. And then give me that. Because cows, I've got to breed the cows. Until the cows come home, you could say. Give me your stuff. Come on. You can breed cows, you can breed. I guess I'll take this stuff in the meantime. And then use it up. Gotta do 9, because we have 9. Item frames. Frame. Imagine blocks in Minecraft work like Pokemon do. Come on, man. Really? Come on. Give me the item frame back. There you go. At least the glass is super thin, so I can get on that side of it. But that's also what caused the issue in the first place. So now I'm conflicted emotionally. Like an anime man. So dirt. We have dirt place now. And we will also have sand place. Right next to the dirt place. Oh, we have tons of dirt in there. I guess I should use that. At some point. Do I have more dirt related things like glass? Or TNT? Seemingly not. And the answer is no, I don't. So, sand. Regular sand, not pocket sand. Dirt. In the dirt chest. All I need is 3 more leather cows. Give me the leather cows. So, diorite. In the diorite chest. And we'll put all three of the kinds of stone on top of each other, just so that it looks fancier. And I don't have andesite right now, but it will go there. It'll go in the middle. And then other stuff can go somewhere. Flowers, gotta put flowers somewhere. But that's not a flower, that's a sapling. So you gotta keep them separate. That's a flower. Technically. Counts as a flower. Counts enough. That's a sapling. So it's wood. That's a flower. That's a flower. Moss carpet. Does that count as a flower? No. It counts as like a tree thing. So you have all your tree stuff, your wood stuff, and sort of tree stuff in that corner. You have your obsidian stuff. You have your fire charge, which this is how it works. Ta-da! It's fire in the palm of your hand. Oh yeah, I have a bundle in a bundle. Those can just go in here in my random stuff chest. Oh, did not mean to do that. Mangrove stuff, that counts as wood stuff. So there's your wood stuff, your obsidian stuff, and then your tool stuff. So flower. I'll use the classic iconic dandelion flower for my flower stuff. So flowers all go in there. Bamboo counts as a flower. And then wood stuff can go above the flower stuff. Wood stuff. Ta-da! And then it'll just be unorganized for now. Eventually we'll make a big, huge storage system, and it'll be 1,000 times more organized than this. But for now, this is what we have. Oh yeah, I have a hopper right there. I should probably dig that up and then use it in a useful way. And then stone. Stone is very useful, so I'll put it there, right next to the stone. Stone goes next to stone. Who would have thought? Then obsidian. And there's dripstone and tuff. Too many things to organize. So dripstone and tuff can go on here, and so can obsidian probably. And then something else can go over there. Like tools. Tools can go over there. Give me your stuff, cows. I want your stuff, so give it to me. You lazy cows, get to breeding already. Out with the old cows, in with the new. Got 17 levels off of cramming cows together. That's a good amount of leather. Now give me more! I can make 2 more with this. That can be... the top one's gonna be obsidian, because obsidian is important. It's more important than the other stuff. And then crying obsidian can go in the obsidian thing. Just because it's not important enough to get its own chest as of now. Take that, crying obsidian fans. Fans of the crying obsidian. And then I suppose this can go there. For tools. All your tools go in there. Do I have more tools? I guess that can count as a tool. And that counts as sand because it's made of sand. These are really made for just storing tons of tools, pretty much, I think. Or just random stuff together. Now we can... I've got to make a diamond axe to replace my stone one that I just threw away. Rather, not stone. Iron. Iron. Iron! And more iron. Yeah! Look at all that iron. Isn't it pretty? Pretty? Pretty pretty? Pretty pretty? Isn't it pretty pretty? All these chests are gone. They're gone, I tell you. Except for in my inventory, they're still there. Yes! We have all that we need. And then we can also use those as other storage things. So I'll go ahead and put item frames on those for whenever we figure out what to do with them. Dripstone, tough. That wall is pretty much complete except for andesite, which we never have enough of. That wall's complete. And then 2 more of leather. And then that's the end of the video. We're not going any further. Possibly for a while. At some point I'll move all of that up here. But hey, let's not say at some point. Let's say right now. Why shove things off until later? It doesn't take too long to move these furnaces. Then I can just move that and let it burn out before I take it up here. And then this can be my furnace corner for now. That'll look nice. Nice and nice. Look at all that iron we have from that one expedition. Meanwhile, we couldn't get that much in several episodes. Thanks to how they've changed iron generation. I'll never forgive you for that, Mojang. Never ever. That's the greatest lesson of Minecraft, is never forgive. But anyway, chests can go in here. Right, this. And then this can go like in the corner, because that looks better. Then I can make another one for the corner. You see, I could really just be here all day. Playing around, mining around, doing things. But the game's gotta end at some point. So 8, and then -2, I think. I think -2. No, -3 even. Then that'll be cooking up for next time on Mincraft, or rather, as some people say, Minecraft. I suppose it's Minecraft. Goodbye, and thank you for sticking around this long. This is nowhere near the end of Minecraft, but it will be at some point.